Well, welcome everyone. So let me kick things off by taking this opportunity to welcome everyone. Now I notice a lot of people fanning themselves and people asking what's with all the heat, and you might think that it was just something about us not being able to control the heat levels, but actually it's all deliberate. We have a tropical theme today for this morning's breakfast, and the heat was just part of the props. So there you go. But my name is Franco Vaccarino. I have the privilege and the honor of serving as the president here at the University of Guelph. And most importantly today, I have the honor and the privilege of welcoming all of you here today. I have to tell you, this has been an incredible week. Of course, it is the move-in week. It's orientation week for the students. I was here on the weekend as part of the move and was able to say some remarks to the parents and families. And I don't know if you caught the CTV clip, but there was a CTV clip and it was a very positive clip. And it actually showed me in a situation where it almost appeared like I was actually moving the furniture. It was great PR for me. It was fantastic. The wonders of TV. But it's been an amazing week. Like I said, move-in week. We had the pep rally yesterday. I don't know how many people here have actually witnessed the pep rally live, but just as an experience, you have to do it at least once. It's absolutely phenomenal. We had the 25-year service awards. It's just been an incredible week. The buzz has been fantastic. And as I look out at this crowd, I have to say thank you to so many of you for being a part of this week. It's incredibly important. Beginnings are important. How we kick things off are important. And this year has just started off with such an incredibly strong start. So again, thank you to all of you for the parts you play in Orientation Week. So again, welcome to everyone, to our community, to this year's breakfast. I want to just take a moment to acknowledge some of our special guests. We have here Ted Arnott, our MPP from Wellington Halton Hills. Ted, you want to give a great. We also have with us Mayor Cam Guthrie. Mayor Guthrie. Great. We have a number of the city councilors here: Phil Alt, Kathy Downer, James Gordon, Mark McKinnon, and Leanne Piper. All right, councilors, stand up and give a terrific. And I'm also delighted to have with us today Kevin Golding, our new incoming chair for the Board of Governors, who will be speaking in a few moments. But Kevin, why don't you give a shout out? Great. We also have a number of past and present board members with us. We have Marianne Chambers, Effie Gatsinos. Marianne Chambers there, great. Effie Gatsinos, Sally Hickson, Jonathan Newman, Byron Sheldrick, and Irene Thompson. Are the other members of the board here? You could stand up and say hello. There we go. They're kind of distributed around. It's a particular delight to have Marianne here. She's been just such a champion of this university, and her work on the board has been second to none. So special shout out to Marianne. Thank you. And now what I'd like to do is ask Mayor Guthrie to come and bring greetings from the city. And as he's walking up here, let me just say that Mayor Guthrie is an absolutely phenomenal champion for this great city. I've had the privilege of being able to work with him on a number of projects, as well as a number of projects going forward. And I think we're raising the flag tomorrow in the city. But it's just been one of the real perks of the job is actually getting the opportunity to meet and work with Mayor Guthrie. Mayor Guthrie.
Well, good morning, everyone. I was told last year when I was actually the first sod turning I ever did as mayor was outside for the new athletic center that's getting built. And I was told that The reason that's coming to life is because of the referendum that was taking place, overwhelmingly approved by the student body to fund into that building. And so I'm honored to be here today to actually announce a new fund, a new referendum that will be coming forward for air conditioning in this room. All right, now on to my speech. So thank you very much for having me here, and thank you for all that you do for our city. We have a very good relationship between the city and the university. In fact, I'm actually a member of a group of mayors called LUMCO, terrible name, I know, Large Urban Mayors Caucus of Ontario. And so us lumpy mayors get together every now and then, and we discuss things that are going on in our communities. So of course, I am also connected with a lot of the mayors from those communities that have universities in them as well. And let me tell you, those other mayors have actually come up to me and said, how do you guys have such a good relationship with your university? How do you guys make it happen? And it's something that I think we're very blessed to have here, that relationship. You guys at the university are able to attract tourism here because of the conferences and all the events that you have here. Business and investment and research here that the city can always be a part of as well with collaboration. And of course, you have great athletics here. As a big Griffin fan, I love coming here with my family to watch all the sporting events that happen here as well. So you guys make a huge, huge difference in our community. And one of the things that Guelph is very well known for is actually our volunteerism. In fact, we're known for one of the highest volunteerism rates across Canada. And one of those reasons is because of the involvement of the University of Guelph, not only the faculty, but also the students that come into our community year over year over year. So I can't thank you enough for having me here today to welcome you. And thank you to all of you for listening to me, and have a great, great rest of the day. Thank you so much.
I love that acronym, Large Urban Mayors. You got to be careful how you say that and where you put the pause. But again, welcome, and thank you to everyone. Again, I want to thank Mayor Guthrie for his remarks and for the terrific job that he's doing, and also our partnerships, as I mentioned, very, very important to the university and to the city. So. There's, of course, it's a time of year where there's a lot of excitement as we start the new academic year, and a real sense of renewal in many ways. And part of that actually, I think, is captured with a number of the new faces that some of you may have heard about. We have 3 new vice presidents who were appointed this year. In fact, have started very recently. Charlotte Yates, our provost and vice president academic. Is Charlotte here? Where's Charlotte? There we go. Here we go. Charlotte's right over there. Welcome, Charlotte. We have Malcolm Campbell, our Vice President Research and a Guelph alumnus. And we have Daniel Atlin, our Vice President External, who's with us today. Fantastic, great work. So Don O'Leary actually is the veteran of the VP groups. And Don, where is Don here? There he is. Don's with us today, and he's the veteran. He's only been here about 3 years, but he's the veteran of the group. Great to have you all here. We have an absolutely fantastic team, and I'm delighted with the new faces. We also, of course, have a number of new appointments within the colleges. We have quite a few new staff members who have joined us across the university. All of these people contribute in such huge and critical ways to moving this great university forward. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for joining the university and for being a part of our family. Now, one of the items I did want to share with you and talk a little bit about with you is the strategic renewal process. Today marks our official launch of the strategic planning process at the university. I thought it would be appropriate and fitting that this event actually marks that launch, because that strategic renewal process is all about and owned by you, by all of us together. And as the process unfolds, you will see that it will engage, it will connect with the community, and it needs to be a mirror of who we are collectively, our sense of common purpose. And that's really what the strategic renewal process is about. It will begin this fall, and so let me just share a few thoughts about the process and why we're doing it. Basically, this is an opportunity for renewal of the University of Guelph identity. Where we've been, how we see ourselves now, what we think the university stands for, and how to chart a path for the future as an institution, as a broad-based, comprehensive institution. We have traditions that date back 150 years that are an enormous point of pride for us. We're going to build on those traditions. And we also have important new and emerging areas that we've celebrated over the last 50 years as a community that's come into its own right as a fully fledged comprehensive university on the Canadian scene. And it's that combination of the rich and powerful history and traditions with the new and emerging that I think gives this place a special buzz. And what we need to do through the strategic renewal process is actually capture that. What does it mean in more precise and deliberate terms so that we can communicate that message to the stakeholders and groups that are important to us. In terms of the process, as I mentioned, it will engage people on and off campus in important ways, because our university, of course, is ours in the sense of our staff and faculty who are here, but it's an incredibly important place for the broader community, and Mayor Guthrie alluded to that in his comments. So it's very important that we also understand how the outside-in perspective, how others see us, and make sure that that's captured in our vision moving forward. So there's going to be plenty of ongoing conversation for much of the beginning year. We're going to begin by gathering general ideas and themes. And again, this process will involve campus community members. It will include discussions in person, but also we'll be taking advantage of technology to make sure that we capture and communicate in the broadest way. The Board of Governors and Senate will comment throughout the process, and ultimately will approve the strategic renewal document. So the point here is very inclusive process. What are the goals? The goals are twofold. First of all, we'll end up with a concise document that clearly states the University of Guelph's strategic mission, and that document should help guide our various operating plans, our various plans in the various units over the next 5 to 10 years. It will also, I think, importantly, give us a renewed sense of pride, a renewed sense of confidence among campus community and the university partners. And I'm going to be very directly involved with this process, so if you see me showing up at various points in the process, don't be surprised. This is something I think is incredibly important for us and is a real opportunity to come together. The resulting document will provide a vision, it will provide an identity, and it will be, as I say, our document. And it needs to reflect our sense of common purpose. But it's also an opportunity for us to understand how the world sees the University of Guelph, and to make sure that we shine different lenses and different perspectives on that. The final point I make on the process is this exercise is not just about that final document. I would argue actually that the journey getting to that final document is at least as important as the document itself. This is an opportunity for all of you, for people to get engaged, get connected with the issues that are important for you in the longer run with the university. So that journey, that process is as important, I think, as the final document itself. So as you can tell, I'm pretty pumped up about this. I'm very confident it's going to be a process that will energize the community, and we have to make it do that. So I encourage all of you to get involved and stay tuned. There will be more information coming out in the weeks to come, and that will help people understand some of the specifics of the process. At this point, let me take this opportunity to introduce our Board of Governors Chair, Kevin Golding, who will bring brief remarks. Kevin, as I mentioned, is the incoming chair. Fantastic choice for the board. I've had the privilege of working with Kevin over my first year as I started last year, and I'm absolutely delighted that he'll be at the helm for the board, and hugely important for the institution. And I look forward to the months and years to come working together. Kevin, why don't you come on up?
Well, good morning. I actually like the heat. It gives me a chance to take my jacket off, which is, it's good. First of all, let me tell you that I'm really honored, pleased. As a long-term resident of Guelph, whose entire family is in the area, personally, it's great for me to be able to chair the Board of Governors and be involved with this fantastic school. The importance of the university to the community in general, City of Guelph, the surrounding area, both economically, culturally, socially, cannot be overstated. I'll talk about the strategic planning process in a minute, which I think is critical in driving us forward to the next stage of success. But firstly, on behalf of all members of the Board of Governors, and thank you to those who could make it today, I want to thank each and every one of you for all you do for the university each and every day. The board is well aware of the caliber of people we have and is extremely proud, I'm sure along with all of you, of the achievements that we make both locally in Canada and around the globe. So thanks to all of you. As far as the strategic planning process, a couple of quick comments on that. One of Franco's mandates when he started with us just over a year ago, and it came from a lot of feedback we got from the community, the university community and surrounding, was that we needed to do some strategic revision, some renewal, and look at our future. And so Franco's being tasked as a leader of the university to lead that process going forward. He talked about that we own the process, and I think it's critical to understand that we're not farming this process out. We're not handing it off to a group of consultants. We own the process as the university. And I think when you do that, usually you get much stronger final document or plan, I guess. And, it's a lot more easy to be able to execute that, and executing it and having it in a simple form, which is able to be communicated and understood, is really critical. The board overall really, is fully behind this. And, we're looking forward, along with the Senate, to provide some oversight and some assistance along the way. And we think it will be very successful. So, in closing, I also want to particularly thank those of you who are going to get awards today. I think Franco's going to come up and do that in a few minutes. So it's a great honor, and well done to all of you. And look forward to a great year. And hopefully we can keep this great weather up, but could snow in 6 weeks. So anyways, best of luck to everybody as we head forward this year.
Well, thanks very much, Kevin. And it was a reminder as Kevin was talking about the mandate of a mandate for me in terms of strategic renewal. As for the record, when I interviewed for this job, I think within the first 10 minutes of my interview, I said something about, you got to have a strategic plan. And so there was a really nice convergence there between what the board felt was necessary and certainly what I was enthused about. Now it's time for the awards. yesterday, I should mention, we presented the 25-year awards to staff and faculty. And actually, I'd like to ask those community members who we recognized yesterday to please stand and be recognized this morning. Do we have any of the 25 years here? All right, there we go. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Actually, stay standing up. Stay up. Stay up. Okay, fantastic. No, you got to stay standing up. 25 years, well done. Now, we're also celebrating staff that we're celebrating the 30, 35th, 40, and 45 years of service who received certificates of service. Could you please stand up? All right. Okay, stay standing if you can. Now, all these individuals are in multiples of 5, right? 25, 40, 45. Could everyone else who has celebrated more than 25 years of service, who aren't multiples of 5, please stand up as well. We're good. All right, there we go. So the whole point of this exercise, to ask people to stay standing, was for our community here to really get that wow sense of the critical mass of people that we've had, and to thank all of you for your phenomenal contributions over the last 25 years and beyond. Thank you so much. Now, this part, almost ready to turn the page on this part, but there is I'd also like to make special mention of a staff member who's not only celebrating 45 years of service to the university, but as it happens, it's also her birthday. And where's Judy Kerr? Judy, happy birthday. Well done. Happy birthday. I got that inside information. I've got a great team. They feed me stuff all the time. So. All right, now we get to the next fun part of our annual community breakfast, and that is presenting this year's President Awards for Exemplary Staff Service. And this really is an opportunity for all of us to share in recognition of our peers for their excellence and outstanding service, and to celebrate achievements together. Now, what I'd like to do is ask all the nominees and nominators to stand and be recognized, please. All our award winners and the nominators, if you could please stand up and be recognized. All right, we got them all concentrated in one place, great. Could I invite the service award winners to proceed to the left side of the stage? That's what I have in my notes. Now, my left is here, your left is there. So it's that left. There we go, Claire. Now, I should mention that as folks are coming up to the front, the selection committee is drawn from representatives across the university community. The committee is chaired by Don O'Leary, our VP Finance, Admin, and Risk, and includes representatives from each of the Board of Governors, the college deans, department chairs, students, staff, and administration. So I want to thank all of the committee members, and I'll name them out. Marianne Chambers was part of the committee, Ann Wilson, Kate Dewey, Frank Kane, Rob Nariv, Megan Wing, and Bill Boudreau. All part of the committee, and I'm sure that it's like splitting hairs at some level because we have such fantastic talent in this university, and I've just witnessed that over and over again over the year. So thank you to the committee members for their great work. Now, as we acknowledge this year's awardees, could you please come forward to receive your award? And this way, and I should also mention actually that I'm going to say a few words about each awardee, but you can find out a lot more about each of this year's award recipients on the University of Guelph website. And I really encourage you to do that because we don't have time for a full out description. and their contributions have been deep and wide. So take a moment if you can. First of all, our Award of Excellence in Health and Safety. So for fostering a culture of health and safety in the workplace, we're recognizing two individuals today. First, Curtis Holmes, who's a residence desk porter in student housing services, takes pains to ensure the safety and well-being of his clients and is a champion for the 1 in 5 mental health campaign. Curtis, well done. Thank you, Claire. That was good. We also have Maria Medeiros McNee, a physical resources housekeeping department, and has led projects to share health information and maintain first aid kits on campus. I can't tell you how important the sharing of health information is, so we have an integrated approach to these things. And so Maria, terrific work. Well done. Where do you want us to? Second award is the Community Service Award for community service through volunteer work, including long-time contributions to United Way campaigns. Linda Caston is with us, Department of Animal and Poultry Sciences. Linda also raises awareness of animal welfare through volunteering with the Guelph Humane Society and community veterinary outreach. And you've heard about, and we all know, the volunteer spirit in this place, captured so well by Linda. Congratulations, Linda. And now the Exemplary Team Recognition Award. This award recognizes a team whose members work cohesively, demonstrate a shared commitment to providing exceptional service. And you can tell already, I like that word shared, that common purpose idea, and use their combined expertise to produce high quality results. And this year we have a phenomenal team. We're recognizing the OVC Health Science Center Veterinary Technician Team, Lucy Sydock, Inez Jimenez, Emily Ford, Cindy Stote, Andrea Kasser, Shirley Tucker, Nick Coughlin, and Jennifer Badgerow Nowell. So congratulations to all of you. They're dedicated to providing an excellent teaching environment, and they do this through clinical instruction. These technicians are absolutely first rate, and they share ethical care values to promote proper animal welfare among our students. So thank you very much, and congratulations to everyone. Now we have the Hidden Hero Award. This award recognizes employees who support others and provide excellent service from behind the scenes. And I'm delighted now to recognize this year's recipient, Dave Billier. Dave is come on up, Dave. Dave is a longtime weed science technician at the University of Guelph Ridgetown campus. And I have to tell you, Malcolm, wasn't I talking to you about this yet? I have to get out to Ridgetown. I've been trying to get out there for a few months. Got to get out there, so expect me soon. All right, great. Besides improving student learning through teaching and specimen maintenance, Dave has proven to be an exceptional mentor during his 36 years at Ridgetown. Dave, congratulations. Now the Innovative Leadership Recognition Award. This award honors innovative thinkers and creative implementers who inspire and motivate the people around them. This year's recipient is Jen Brock. Jen, she's the director. Come on up, Jen. So Jen is the director of the Wild Ontario program, and she uses birds of prey to teach nature and conservation and the concepts that emerge from that relationship of birds of prey with nature. Through her leadership, innovation, and dedication, she helped transform Wild Ontario from a struggling program to become one of the very top raptor education organizations in the province. So well done. Service Excellence Recognition Award. This award honors frontline employees who inspire others to excel in client service. And this year we recognize two individuals, Ray Hutchison, who's unable to be here today, and Sally McLaughlin. Ray works in the physical resource mechanical shop. He always goes the extra mile, even coordinating roof repairs. This is a good one, roof repairs to Mill Hall at 3 in the morning, one winter night here in Guelph. So this is about going that extra mile. Sally, as well, administrative assistant with the Department of Population Medicine in the OVC, Ontario Veterinary College, is described as the heart and the soul of her department and has improved the former graduate service model as interim manager of graduate program services with the college. So Sally, congratulations, great to have you here. And the final award that I am mentioning here is the Spirit Award. For employees, this is an award for employees who model the University of Guelph spirit and who support and promote the University of Guelph. And our award winner for the Spirit Award is Dave Scott Thomas. Dave Scott Thomas, who I have had. Dave.
Pretty good.
I got to tell you, Dave's unbelievable. I had, there have been a number of events that I've attended where Dave has been at, but there was one in particular. It was an alumni recognition event, and Dave was the keynote speaker. I was like flying out of my chairs. By the time his speech was over, I was just so pumped up and revved. I couldn't help but be absolutely blown away by the motivational impact of his speech. Dave coaches University of Guelph's cross-country and track and field team and is known across the country and beyond for his phenomenal work as a coach at that level, at the highest level. He is the winningest coach in Canadian inter-university sports history, leading Griffins to victory for 18 years. Dave also helps out athletes to grow, not just in their athletic context, but beyond as a community-minded citizen and as individuals. So Dave, this is a real delight. Congratulations.
It's a delight here. Hey, I like the strat plan. Not to talk shop on the stage, but I can crack OTT open.
All right.
Do some good stuff. Good stuff. Good pictures here.
So this is what I mean about his energy. So you didn't hear this when he was up here, but Dave said, not to talk shop or anything, but that strat plan is a great idea and we're here. So he already had 3 or 4 ideas laid out for me before he walked off the stage. So there you go. So let me just take this opportunity to ask all of you to join me in welcoming all of our award recipients today once more. Well done. Well, Thank you again. This concludes the President's Awards for Exemplary Services, the formal part of the program of today's breakfast, community breakfast. I want to thank you all again for attending. What a fantastic event. And thanks all for your efforts as individuals to come together to make this place, the university, the special place that it is. We've talked a little bit about the plans and the exciting ideas for the future, and today's awards demonstrate that in the end, it's all about the people. And many of you have heard me talk about this. Plans are wonderful. They can also be documents that sit on a shelf and are characterized by being pieces of paper or in the computer or whatever, but it's human beings that bring them to life. And we have some absolutely phenomenal human beings with us today. But a shout out to all of you here for helping join and celebrate today's event. Now, before we finish up, I want to give a shout out to the hospitality staff. I've been working all night cooking for you along with the staff there. Staff has been unbelievable. To put on a community breakfast like this is no easy feat, as you can imagine, and they just day in and day out continue to amaze me. So again, thank you to the hospitality staff. Thank you again to all of you. Have a great rest of the day, and look forward to doing this again next year. Thank you.